Morning everyone. So bit of a post with it being National Suicide Prevention Month. I know it might be a bit late to the party because it's last week, but it took me a bit of courage to do this. Some people think I'm confident in doing these videos now, but I'm not. So I'm in my snooker room. Now this is going out on quite a few platforms, work, snooker, even my own. I don't want any sympathy comments and stuff. This isn't about this. This is about awareness for anyone that can be struggling. So believe it or not, this is where it all started for me just over 3 years ago, when I'd planned everything out. And obviously this video may hit home to some people, so if you want to stop now, totally understand. Hit the skip button, enjoy your day. But this is where it started for me. This is where I planned everything out. Sat over here, there used to be a desk as such, working and stuff, and this is where I wrote everything out to my daughter of how sorry I was. And it's a bit emotional now even saying this, to my family and stuff. And I was lucky. I had everything planned out to go and do it in my car. And for those that know me with cars, obviously know what a pillar can be sometimes, but got through it. The day that it was all planned, I was lucky. It must have been something in the air, as some people would say it's fate. And I'd got a phone call and I didn't answer it, and then I had another phone call and I did, and lo and behold, it was my daughter. Funnily enough, asking for money, but I'm very grateful that she did call. There's things that I have regrets about in life, no doubt everyone does. And those that say they don't suffer with mental health, in my opinion, everyone suffers with it, whether they know about it or not. It's how it's triggered, whether it's depression, anxiety, all sorts of other things. That's my opinion. It's about how it comes across, how it develops, how you tackle it. Some people tackle it better than others, and some people don't. But when it comes to the suicide part, or any part of mental health, you know, there's loads of different things out there to help people, loads of support. The hardest thing can be speaking up. I know that, and it took me a while to do so. Even to this day, it's still hard sometimes to speak about things to people that are close to you, because the one thing that I've learned is what's big to me at the time, what I'm going through, when I speak about it, it sounds so stupid. And you think, what am I actually worrying about? But it happens. It's how we deal with it. There's loads of support out there. For those that work for the company that I work for Sky, yes, there may be boos on this from other people. But there's loads of well-being and support out there. And if you're not sure about it, you know, have a look around on Today at Sky. This is the work bit for those that watch this. Today at Sky, the well-being that they do is brilliant. It's a great part of the package for Sky, what happens. There's well-being people to speak to. I'm one of them, believe it or not. There's the body and mind parts, and obviously through the healthcare that we get through Aviva, there's loads of support there from people that are trained, that can help. So if you can't speak to those that are close to you, for whatever reason it is, because sometimes people do struggle to open up, then the support is there. Even I'm here to speak to if you want something. You know, I know some people don't approach me because obviously I don't look approachable sometimes, but I'm far from it. For the snooker players that I coach, World Snooker, the WPBSA, they've got a lot better in the fact of what they do. And I'm getting my steps in around the table at the minute because I've got a bad back. So that's why I'm walking around. But with the snooker, there's loads of stuff out there that they are working hard in the background to help support and develop. Obviously there's different organisations such as Mind that do well-being and support and things, and can put you in the right steps. Obviously you can go through your GP and things like that if you're struggling with anything, and even contact the WPBSA. You know, as a World Snooker coach, we're not fully trained in things and stuff, but we're happy to help support and guide you to people that can help you no matter what journey you're on within snooker. But yeah, so this is where now I'm not editing this. There's no pauses, no nothing. It's been raining outside, so we're going to get wet because I'm going to move now into the house, because we're going to move into a different section. I'll go quiet a minute. lovely Manchester weather. So, away from the snooker room where obviously it all started, I've had multiple breakdowns over the years in here. Sat down, watching telly, having a brew, speaking to people. There's been friends of mine that I know that have struggled. One who's a good friend of mine who spoke, so I'm not going to mention any names. They'll know who they are, where they've had it and they've been in the car and they've just wanted to keep going, and literally they've put the brakes on at the last minute. And these are daily struggles what people go through. I'm very fortunate that I'm here to tell the story. Probably sound quite monotone at the minute because it is quite emotional and stuff, but it's something that you have to get through. The mental aspect of things that I've worked on over the years in trying to open up more to people that are close to me and speaking about things. But then you've also got to find things that can help you. One of the biggest things has been exercise for me, whether it's been running, gym. Obviously I lost a lot of weight and things as well, which I'd started to anyway. Snooker can be a distraction, and don't get me wrong, in the snooker room it can be tough sometimes. But there's loads of support there. In some ways, yeah, I wish I'd done things sooner, but I got there. Anyone can get there. It's just the fact that you need to reach out, and the hardest bit when you think you can't is taking that first step. Now I'm doing this video because we see all these social media giants, big public figures and things that people do speak to, and they do listen to people. You know, people do listen to them, get my words wrong, because they're on a platform and they've got all these followers. But I wanted to do it from, you know what, no one knows me from Adam. I'm just a normal-ish person, I suppose. But if anything I can say today in this video, which is probably a load of jumble now, can help someone even without me knowing, I've done my bit. This last 12 months, I've got someone that has been really supportive of me, and it took me a lot to open up on certain things that had happened in the past, which, God, getting emotional again. See, I do have emotions. But through our ups and downs, this person's been a right rock for me, and I've told the person, we have our ups and downs, whether it's my fault, their fault, anyone else's fault that interferes, and that person's been tremendous for me. And I'm hoping in some ways maybe I've been back now. Hopefully things will get better and move forward, because all I can do is learn each day to keep speaking up. But one thing I have promised myself is that I'll never go there again. I've got my family that know. I won't tell you what my mum's words were when she found out. My sister, well, for anyone that knows her, she's packs a punch for my little big sister. And we say little big sister because she's only 4'12", 10, 11, something like that. But they've been there, even friends are there that know about it now. It's still only a close circle that really know the full ins and outs of things. Obviously there's going to be loads of people that know this now, but there's only a small few that know it. But anyway, to wrap up, if you've got any doubts, any thoughts creeping in, any plans, reach out to me. It'll be confidential. Obviously I may need to make someone aware of something, whichever platform this is through. Speak to someone that you don't know. Pick up a phone. There's loads of helplines out there. You know, the wellbeing side, whether it's through work, snooker, Minds, depending on where you live in the UK if you're seeing this. And just look after yourself. But make sure you do. Everyone's got a value in life, and there's no such thing as can't. Everyone can. It's just about taking them first steps to actually do it. So, It's, oh God, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So, last day of work for me this week. Bit of stuff to get through. But enjoy your day and stay safe.